Let's talk about your inner critic. Shehzad Shermain, Stanford lecturer and positive intelligence teacher of mine, he calls the inner critic as is one of the master saboteurs, well, is the master saboteur, and it's the judge. And the judge has three modalities. The first one is judging yourself. I'm sure you're all familiar with this one. That's the voice that wakes you up at 3 in the morning, could be 4, and says, oh my God, you idiot, you've done it wrong again. You shouldn't have done it. Now, see what you've done? I knew you can't do it. Or, why did you eat this cookie? Do you always have to keep your fingers in that jar? Really, you will never lose the weight. And if you don't carry on training for that 5K, you will never make it. So that's the judge that judges you. Then the other one is judging others. For example, oh my God, how is her hair today? No, really, how is my hair? No, just kidding. We judge others all day long. It's like a hobby and we don't even notice it. It's like this constant loop that happens around us when we're out and about in the supermarket. Oh God, what's she wearing? Why is she wearing a mask? Why is she not wearing a mask? Look at that ugly car. Who would buy a car like that? So we are constantly judging ourselves and others, and we're judging circumstances, which is the third modality. Which means that the circumstance that I'm in right now, how can I possibly be happy? So I will be happy when I lose the weight, I do the 5K, I achieve this position in my company, I make this amount of money, I buy this car, I wear these clothes. That's the only way I can be happy, when I achieve and do and whatever. Or find the man of my dreams or the woman or whatever it may be. And it's exhausting, if you can think about it. The feelings that usually come with the judge, that you notice, ooh, the judge is here talking, and that's not you, by the way, it's the voice in your head that's trying to get you to do certain things. And the feelings that come with it is anger, shame, guilt, regret, anxiety, disappointment. They all come with the judge. But the judge is very sneaky. He has some lies to stay alive, and that you can't shine light on him or her. It will say things like, if I don't push you, you will get lazy. Or if I won't punish you, you will never learn. You just don't get it, right? So, what can you do? The impact that this judge has is it can impact your relationships in a bad way, and it will create conflicts, and it's also a very exhausting time suck to constantly be in your head rather than doing the things that you want to do. To think about, what if I would have done this that way, and so on and so forth. As I said, it's very exhausting. And the good news is that the judge is shared by every single person. Every one of us has a judge. It doesn't matter what your background is, your upbringing, how rich or poor you are, what kind of relationship status you have. We all have the judge. And it will try to hide itself by its justification lies. So I now challenge you to pay attention during the day. How often does your judge come up? Did you just judge me for misspeaking? But it's really a very interesting exercise to pay attention. How often do you really judge? And what lies come up when you say, well, you know, really, she did misspeak. Well, I did, yes, but do you need to judge it? Does it change anything? Probably not. So I would like to hear your comments below about the experience that you have with your judge and your inner critic. And next time I introduce a few more subjects.